And welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade Independence. We pick up the scene with the just
Ken, did you glitch?
did I?
I couldn't hear you for a long bit.
Yeah, neither could I.
Alright, what
I've
was
been
last
having troubles with my internet, so I thought it was me, but
oops. Alright, well what was the last thing everyone heard?
Welcome to BTM blank.
Oh, blah blah blah, you know that bit. Just the general intro. I was saying we were setting the scene just after everyone had received the texts, and I'm assuming everyone had already gathered everyone as per we discussed. How do you each arrive to the botanical garden? Did it go through that time, or?
We can hear you. Everybody's being shy.
Ah.
The Logan is coming with her sister. His sister, not her. He's driving for the Ariana, let's say. And Ariana probably just wanted to make him feel the air. Logan will stop the car outside of the botanic garden. He will open the door of the Ariana.
thank you, Logan.
Logan will nod. He will extend her hand to Ariana to go there together.
And Ariana will link arms with him and allow him to escort her into the Elysium.
Probably we will be petted by the victor in the door. Yeah, so. And after you're giving all the weapons, Logan just gives you a laser dagger and the knife that he has. And he will just tell you, like, please, if that get attacked, just let me know. If this gets attacked, just, give them to me.
You'll notice that Victor isn't there.
Oh. Okay, then I will just put the guns to the car back and come.
There's a security guard that's there, but as you approach, he's like, "Oh, you must be with that lady Silverbird." And he's offers to shake your hand. He's like, "Oh, thank you for coming. Please go right on in."
Logan will look at Ariana. She knows that he carries those stuff with him.
If he's not stopping you or searching you, we just keep walking.
No, okay.
She's not going to make you stop.
Okay. Logan will enter.
I'm guessing sometime earlier, Mitch probably would have been trying to track down the elusive gangrel known as Jason. Having at least tried to message him in advance, and he's probably walking with said gangrel into the Elysium.
As I said, as people are arriving, this guy's just being very friendly, and he's basically wanting to shake everyone's hand as they walk in.
Mitch will shake his hand, and sort of as soon as they're out of earshot, he's going to give Jason a look like, why weren't we patted down? Kind of look. No, I lost my buddy. I lost my buddy.
It's not a hangout until someone has technical difficulties.
Yeah, but he's hosting it, so hopefully it'll stay live.
Yeah.
It live, so.
Okay. Willie Wobby will arrive in a taxi, but it's not one of those yellow taxis. It's a nondescript car. He gets out, pays the man, and then walks up to the front entrance. And when he gets greeted by the security guard, he's going to shake his hand, but he's also going to look him over to see if he's, I guess, perceptional awareness to tell whether he's like a vampire or a ghoul or something.
Just using your perception, just using your awareness, or using aspects as well? Just curious.
Don't have aspects, so.
Okay. Well, go ahead and roll it.
Okay. Oh, come on. Ah, there it is. 1, 2. 2 successes.
Oh. He's breathing. He seems to give off warmth. Has a little bit of red to his cheeks.
So, it seems pretty normal. Okay, let's continue on. When I also am not asked to be pat down, and I don't see Victor, I'm going to, when I'm out of eyesight, raise a brow and continue on.
Okay.
I guess this is when Eve and Calvin, Anna, and Rain would arrive together. Think everybody else is gone? Bryce?
Yeah, everybody else is here. Really quickly, to reply to what Mitch said before I lost my internet connection briefly. He would have looked at Mitch and go freaking figure. Looked at Mitch and nodded. Yeah, a little weird, but he wouldn't have said anything. Not used to carrying weapons himself. Would have just gone on in, not thinking too much about it. And now we can have Calvin and the rest show up.
And as Jason was walking in, the guard was being very personable to everyone that was arriving, very friendly, and tried to shake hands with you.
Calvin wouldn't be shaking his hand. He'd kind of look at him in disgust.
I think it cut out on my end.
He was saying Calvin. He asked for Jason, but Calvin's fine too.
Jason would have shaken the guy's hand, but Calvin, on the other hand, would look at the male figure in disgust. Like, ew. Would have neglected to touch him at all possible costs.
The guy would have given Calvin a look like a kicked puppy, and like kind of lowered his hand. And went, all right, go on in.
Rain would almost feel bad for the guy, and she'd extend her hand out all nicely and just kind of rub it and just be like, just forgive my friend for being rude.
Aw, Rain. And he would have as well stepped up and been like, Calvin just, he's like that, it's okay. And she offers her hand to the guy as well.
Alright. And that'll give him to perk right up.
And Eve will be looking for Anna over her shoulder, making sure that she stayed with, knowing she's uncomfortable with crowds.
Anna's there. She's currently fully understanding Calvin. Like, she gets him.
Can I ask something? Does Calvin giving strange vibes? Because of all the reasons I know that we talked with, Bryce. I know what he is, and he, should give strange around him, but sexuality and him being what he is.
It's not so much, from what I looked at, it wasn't so much that you'd get a strange vibe, but because you don't find that gender attractive, you kind of think that he's overplaying his hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So when Anna arrives at the gate with everyone else, and he's being very friendly and shake everyone's hand, how does she react to this?
As she normally does, by glancing at Eve, then tentatively shaking the man's hand before using an alcohol wipe.
Eve expects this and sort of pats her on the shoulder as they start to walk in together. Right. Oh,
Well, after they've gone in, Lucas will arrive shortly after, and he'll find a parking place, and he'll walk up with his new art bag. He'll approach this security guard.
Just upon seeing you approach, he gives a smile and goes, "Ah, it's a big crowd." And he's like, "I'll just shake your hand." He's like, "Well, welcome to the Botanical Gardens."
I'll say, thank you. This is, where is Miss? Oh, what's her name? What's Robin's last name?
Silverbird.
Silverbird. Where's Miss Silverbird this evening?
Like, I haven't seen her yet, and he kind of glances inside the door and looks around. It's like, well, she didn't arrive with everyone else.
Interesting. Well, thank you, and you have a wonderful evening. And he'll walk on.
Like, you too.
Alright. Well, now that everybody's in, I'll just describe the scene once. As you walk through the pathway, there's, of course, plants everywhere. This is a botanical garden. But it still has its Christmas lights up, as seen in the picture. Some of the trees are wrapped with colored lights, and the fountain is going and decorated. And the pathway leading down towards a area where there are tables set up and some lights sort of hanging overhead. As you walk along the path, there are lights that are set to sort of flicker on and off to sort of create the illusion of like wisps going through the air leading you down the pathway. And once you continue down the path, you arrive at the area where the tables are set.
And Logan and Ariana are just going to take a seat at one of the tables.
Yep, that's what we are going to do.
What about everyone else?
Eve will have probably noticed Lucas and Mitch. It would be kind of shuffling in their direction to go sit with them.
Before Mitch sits down, can I do a perception roll to see if Mitch sees anything off? Because he's kind of suspicious as to why he wasn't checked for a weapon.
Go ahead.
Just tell us what you're looking for when you look around.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, just sort of anything kind of out of the ordinary, like, I guess he's just like seeing if there's anyone hiding or if there's some kind of trap set. Let's see. Just gonna spend a little. Oh, okay, I botched. Mitch sees. Wait, I'm not even rolling the right die. Oops.
You spent a willpower, right?
Well, he didn't even roll the right die, so I'm imagining
that's a
he
thing.
probably rolled like
I rolled
D8s or something.
No, I rolled D4s.
Yeah.
No wonder I botched. Okay, let's try a D10. So
Come on,
let's try
John,
that
get
again.
it
Oh,
together.
I still botched. And no, I didn't botch. I didn't see shit though.
No, you
181.
you look around, but all you see are these beautiful lights just all around the place, and the fountain really gets your attention. It looks pretty neat. They made it look like there's a kind of like a tentacle-based plant with lights inside of it making it light up.
I guess he'll just nod approvingly. He'll just sit down. Either way, I failed.
Just so you don't get like bunch of these all at different times, I'm going to say Willie Wabi is going to look around for video cameras. 1, 2, 3.
Probably see like security cameras, but
Yeah, that's what I meant, security cameras.
it's not like it's trained on where you guys are. It's more like panning left and right to get a wide angle shot of the area.
Okay.
Also, it's just because Logan is paranoid. What does the security guards are wearing? And do they have a weapon, visible weapons? And
No,
I
I
can
saw-
roll alertness.
You can roll it if you want, but you only saw one security guard, and he's at the gate. He's
Oh, okay.
if you yell, he might hear you, but that's just giving you an idea of how far away from you he is. And when you saw him, no, he didn't have a weapon. He was just wearing like a very light jacket, t-shirt, and jeans and boots with a mag light hanging on his belt.
Okay.
Jason would have sat down next to Mitch, and that's where he would have chilled out. As for Calvin, he would have ushered his new ward and himself to a different table, not following Everly. Probably a table towards the back of what might be any type of stage setup or front area, so he could feed her information as need be, without being distracting.
Lily will probably. Is there sort of a central area, like a like a stage or something?
I'm sorry, did you say a stage?
Yeah, like a stage or a podium or something. Something that the prince might stand behind.
Dave, I can't remember what we said about.
Podium or something.
What I was thinking is that there might be seating arranged in kind of like a semicircle, facing the fountain, with something set up for the prince by the fountain.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to sit in the big chairs, but I'll sit near the big chairs.
Mm-hmm.
And then when Lucas, he'll kind of just find a place that's unoccupied, a little more towards the back. He'll probably pull out his art book and start to sketch a little.
And was that everyone, or?
Yeah, I mean, other than Anna, did you follow Eve over to sit with Lucas and Mitch?
Yeah, you can pretty much consider her glued to the only person that she knows that well's side.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's probably glued to Eve, so. Alright.
Alright, well, everyone's gathered up. I'll let you do what we talked about.
I'm sorry, what?
That's your cue.
Oh, I'm sorry, like, you glitched for me.
Oh.
At this point, everyone, all of you, get a message from Robin's number that says, I did not send that last text.
And upon getting that text message, Mitch is actually going to give an immediate call and call to the second command for the street serpents.
What is everyone's immediate reaction?
Panic.
I look at Ariana. Come with me.
Ariana very seldom gives up off much of her reaction if she can help it. She's just observing for the moment.
Okay.
Right now, Mitch is probably telling... He's using his one dot ally, by the way. Because he's like,
Yeah.
I need you...
Your reaction was you pulled out your phone and you're making a call.
The Logan will look at Jason, the gangrel that he knows that who can only fight, and he will just say, lead. And you see him pulling a gun and the knife in his right hand and the gun in the left hand. It's a trap. Because I'm a Sabbath survivor, I know this shit.
What does Jason and Calvin do?
Well, at this point, Jason's finally going to get his act together and fall back on his bodyguard background. I'm going to make a perception alertness roll. If my dice stream will open. There it is. To see if I notice anything or anyone like hiding in the bushes or anything like that.
Thank God you didn't roll like I did.
What was this roll for? I'm sorry.
He's trying to find anyone hiding in bushes or anything like that around.
You peek into the darkness and you don't see anyone hiding. You see small animals moving around, but that's about it.
David, can my Sabbat Survivor works here? Do I know it's a trap, and do I kind of understand their tactics?
You might.
Okay.
I mean, it might be different from what you're used to, but you can
Oh yeah.
surely infer from your past experience what you think this is.
Okay, this is bad. I look at Jason again and say, "Gather everybody. They are obfuscated."
Yeah,
And
Willie's
paranoid.
going to make a beeline towards Logan, because it's the Fortescues. The Fortescues kick ass.
Okay.
I look at the general direction, and I want everybody to look at one side, at least the people who can fight. Lucas, get the right. Jacob, Jason, come with me. Get your protein claws already. Pop them off.
Anyway, what does Calvin do? I want to get through everyone.
Yeah. Calvin would be getting Rain close to him, being a newer vampire, taking a more out of character for him, protective stance towards her, drawing both his pistols and being at the ready.
And I know what Willie's doing. I know what Mitch is doing. What about Lucas?
Sorry. Hold on.
Yeah. What is Lucas
Yeah.
doing now that you've seen that text?
Sorry, just clarify. Lucas is immediately gonna close his book and put his stuff away, and before Logan asked him what Logan asked him to do, he's gonna look around and activate Auspex 3.
Okay. You mean 2? Or if you're using 3, you're activating it on an object.
Oh, okay, my bad. I don't know, so yeah, 2.
Okay, and then I believe that is a perception and awareness? The difficulty of 7?
Okay. Just give me a second.
Perception, empathy.
Thank you.
Difficulty 8.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Damn it.
I was having a hard time deciding which of those 2 it was.
Okay, perception, empathy, so difficulty 8, I have 2 successes.
Alright, and as you're looking through the darkness, you're definitely seeing a lot of small animals. But you don't see, besides the people that you see around you, you don't see anything else.
Alright, then after that, then he's gonna take the right side like
The
Logan
guy
asked.
in the front.
Well, Lucas is just gonna take the right side and get ready to fight if
Okay. And what about Anna?
Is going to keep to her floor and leans over to show Eve the text and be like, I have no idea what this is. Do you have any clue what's going on?
And Eve will look at her and say, well, that wasn't my mom who texted us earlier, so I think we need to back out.
Is this now your mum texting?
I hope so. Who knows? She kind of throws her arm up. Can't we have just one fucking Elysium? And she will reach for her gun, which is bolstered on her belt.
Okay.
David, should I say what Mitch is gonna try to tell the street serpents to do?
After they pick up, yes.
Alright.
But for now, you've had enough time to dial their number, and you put the phone to your ear, and it's ringing. And it's at this point that the people that were looking around and they saw all those tiny animals.
Aren't you going to ask me what I'm going to do?
I thought you were
That
sticking
was when he was just looking at me before everyone started running around. I'm panicking.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm going to activate Majesty.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, anyone attempting to attack is going to have to make a courage roll to attack me.
Okay. With that all said and done, the people who are looking around for anyone will see that all those little tiny animals, they're now looking at you. They're all looking at you. And then they start to, all at once, advance. And through the brushes, through all the trees, through all the shrubs, you see these rats. They're not small, they're rats. But there's obviously something off with each and every single last one of them. Like, some of them have weird bumps on them, some of them have missing patches of fur. Some of them are discolored. And they're all advancing. So we're going to roll initiative.
Out of character, can I say, fuck, not the rats again?
Can say it, but
Am I the only one playing dual characters?
I believe so.
Okay, so Calvin will be sitting out, and Jason will be playing.
So, I know that I ask this every time, but what do you add on to your initiative? Dex plus wits?
Yep.
Alright. So I rolled on.
Plus celerity if you have it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not playing this chill, so unfortunately I don't. $14.
Okay.
$18.
Bryce,
Yes.
can you kick Amachan, please? He's asked me on Facebook if we can get rid of him because he's bugged out, but he can't rejoin because it's full because he's already here.
Yep, give me just a second. How do I scroll this box? Because he's not selectable. Oh wait, there we go. Okay.
I'm trying to repost that. To try and make a low initiative chart follow. Didn't quite work. Bear with me one moment.
Okay, when you kicked Amachan, it made it so he couldn't join again. Try going under control room, Bryce. Maybe you can open it up for him.
See, I can't scroll the control room.
Try inviting him to the conversation.
How do I do that?
I think it's in the control room. I'm not sure. Wherever the thing is for kicking him, there should be something about inviting him.
I had to go to his picture to do it.
Okay.
Because he
Well, I'll
didn't
check
show
the
up.
control room.
If only we had technical difficulty music.
And should we wait for him to return?
I guess so. Bryce, there's another option, give another person control for the hangout on air. Maybe we can scroll for you? I don't know.
What do I need to do? I thought I heard my name.
No, we're talking the Bryce. We're trying to get Amachan back.
Oh, I must have misheard. The link's not working for him?
No, apparently since we kicked him, he's not allowed back in.
He couldn't fit back in because his bugged character was here. Basically, he bugged out, couldn't take part, and then he couldn't get back in because his character was already here, so the hangout was full. Now it's not full, but it won't let him back in because he got kicked out.
Ew. I have no idea how to do that.
Neither
So
do I.
we might have to start a new scene. Part 1, holy fuck rats. Part 2, more fucking rats.
Rats.
Lucas, do you not remember the nightmare in Pathfinder we had with rats? We almost set the whole ship on fucking fire.
You mean Matt almost set the ship on fire?
Oh my god,
Oh my
when
God.
I like fell asleep, where I was like, hey guys, I have an idea.
Yeah, you followed me.
You know, I'm actually kind of regretting not bringing Chill. Imagine the flashback she'd be having right now.
More flashbacks to the burning ship.
Anyway, if we have to do it in 2 parts, do the STs and moderator mind. Since, well, who knows what these rats are like. And Logan was our big Logan Smash character.
Well, my general assumption is they're probably just going to be as bad as the rats we dealt with in Pathfinder, so yeah, I'd like the person who could probably smash a few rats. So our best bet may be actually Bryce ending the scene with a technical difficulty kind of thing, and us starting up a new one so we can get Amachan back and just explaining what happened.
I have the initiative all written down.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Well, in that case, ending this broadcast, and we'll see you all in part 2.